Tszyu's cut is a part of boxing. When you get in the ring, you don't know what kind of injuries you'll suffer in a fight. A lot of times when you get into a fight or a physical altercation, you're going to immediately get bruises, cuts, scrapes, breakages. It happens all the time. People pull things in the ring. They break bones in the ring. They cut eyes and the eyelid and the eyebrow and the nose and the mouth and everywhere, right? So Tszyu dips into the elbow of the great lanky and skin and bones, just jokes, right? Sebastian Fundora, and splits his head open nicely, right? Nice cut. I mean, that thing bled all night, didn't it? He gave plenty of blood in that ring. Okay, from rounds what 2 or 3 to the end, right? Tszyu gave a whole bunch of blood in America, and did it affect the fight? Is it the reason he ended up losing the fight? I didn't think he won 116, 112. Whatever judge had him 116, 112. I didn't think so. I thought the fight was close, you know what I'm saying? But I thought Fundora won, right? After I really watched the whole thing. I watched it live. I was in the arena. The crowd was great. The fight was, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was. I think that Tszyu was finding his rhythm right before he got cut. Sebastian Fundora's rhythm, I mean, like as far as countering his jab, which is where everything in this fight started, began, and stayed. Fundora's jab, right? He don't throw a bunch of combinations, but he's active. He throws a lot of volume. And people saying he don't punch hard and he punched slow. Okay, Tim never walked in on Fundora though, right? He would get close and he'll pop him with some shots, but he never just went, like if you watch the Ocampo fight and how he just swung at Ocampo, he did try to swing at Fundora like that actually. He would throw like a double left hook and just like swiping him, but he was missing as well because, I mean, if you're right here and Fundora's reach got you way out there and you swing and Fundora just take a little bit back, you're already out of range. So he doesn't have to be like over here, over there. He doesn't have to be as quick as everybody else because of his size. He doesn't have to move his feet as much or be as fluid on his feet because of his size. Because what? I'm going to take one step either way and I'm out of range. I don't need to take 2 steps to the left or the right. You know what I'm saying? 1 step, same distance. So when he started moving even a little bit in boxing, the way he boxed, everything set up off the jab, you get what you get. And you get the new 154-pound unified champion of the world, Sebastian Fundora, the towering Inferno. And I did not pick him to win the fight. I won't even cap because I don't need to. But I'm not mad that he won, honestly. I didn't care who won. I'm glad he won. I even wore my glasses today because they say Fundora wears glasses, right? And they say he fights without his glasses and no context. So he just in there fighting with no vision? That's insane, right? But he was bleeding early in the fight, and I love what he said after the fight. He said, man, this is what I've been doing. My nose been bleeding since I was 8 years old. It's nothing. Right, so he had, he gave blood. Tszyu gave blood, and they gave a great fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that Tszyu definitely should pursue the rematch. I think they should rematch, honestly, because I think the fight was close enough where, yeah, a second fight could have a totally different result. You never know. I think the second fight might favor Tszyu, actually. I thought he left a lot on the plate with not throwing. I don't know. I felt like he should have worked his way in better and went to the body, But he did land some nice head shots. But I think for Fundora, you have to go to his body early. You have to test that body. And I think that's what Errol Spence alluded to. I think that's what Errol is going to do. He said he's going to break down Fundora like the rest of them. Of course, I know y'all will eat that up because you'll say, well, why didn't he do that to Bud? But long story short, I think that's what Errol's seen is that I need to work my way in and body snatch, go to the body, and that's how the towering Inferno will fall, right? So let me know what y'all think in the comments. congratulations to Sebastian Fundora. Unfortunately for Tszyu, the cut happened, but it happens, man. I thought he fought bravely, and I thought he fought real good for somebody who was bleeding the whole fight, and like not just like a little bit. Like that thing was leaking. It was leaking, right? So uh tremendous heart. I don't think he has anything to be ashamed of. Yeah, I could see the fight going a different way without the cut, but that's a part of the game, bro. You can't take the cut out. The cut is boxing. Like this is not some video game. You don't get to just, oh, I'm gonna go through unscathed. No, you might break your hand in the ring. Like didn't Tank break his hand or some shit or hurt his hand on Pitbull Cruz's head? So it happens a lot. Uh, Sometimes you don't even come in with the injury. You get it as soon as you get in the fight. Right, Gamboa had an injury in the Tank fight too, with his Achilles or one of them, right? So you don't get to pick and choose what happens to you in the fight. You might get cut over your head. You might get, I mean, look at Badu Jack, right? He got split down the middle of his forehead. So you don't know. I thought it was funny when Sebastian Fundora, they said something. He said, hey, I wasn't, in his victory speech, he was like, I wasn't, basically he said, I wasn't looking forward to breaking my nose like early in the fight, but apparently that's what happened, right? So I thought that was funny, but real good dude, man. One of the no antics, very respectable, very polite. You know what I'm saying? Like just a real mild mannered type of person, but he can scrap. Sebastian Fundora, I'm talking about. I did have an opportunity to interview him, so watch the interview, check it out. Let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what y'all think about the new champion. And what should Tszyu do next? Should he push for the rematch or what? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's the baddest brand in the lane, CHAMPSIDE.